and the Government of India for helping us shape this transformation for India. Thank you, sir.
Electrifying India's last mile creates the real impact, empowering livelihoods and transforming mobility. Echoing Suman Mishra's vision, this journey blends innovation with inclusion, delivering a confident driving experience while steering India toward a cleaner, smarter, sustainable future for generations to come. Can we all give a huge round of applause to Ms. Suman Mishra? Now, I invite Shri K.N. Radhakrishnan, Chairman, Siam Two-Wheeler CEO's Council, Director and CEO, TVS Motor Company, to address the gathering.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Honorable Indian Minister, Kumaraswamy. I think a person who has been transforming the green mobility, especially a lot of strategies in supporting all of us and transforming India. Truly supported by Additional Secretary, who has been really implementing and executing. And when I was sitting, he was asking how things are going. Is there any bottleneck? Somebody 24/7 on making sure that India transform country, not only India, how do we make Indian brands visible in global markets? My other industry colleagues, and thanks to everyone who pioneered this and sponsored this entire program of promoting EV in Karnataka. I have two roles, one as the CM Two-Wheeler Chair and the other one as TVS Motor Company. At the outset, we would like to definitely thank our Chief Guest, Honorable Kumaraswamy, for taking his time and spending so much valuable time and visiting. Possibly after this, some time to visit all the stalls and see the products. But I can promise you on behalf of the Indian Williams, quality what you see. I think these are all really basic. Thanks to the Prime Minister. These are all designed, developed, manufactured in India, and you can see the resonance of Atmanirbhar. We are going in the right direction. There are important reasons why EV has to be promoted. All of us know that we have to enhance the energy security. We have to reduce the oil dependence in India. Very, very important. As a part of that, this initiative has started. While these products are seen here, I'm very sure the investment behind these products has happened maybe 10 to 15 years back. Another important initiative is to look at India as a major manufacturing powerhouse. When I say that, many of the companies who have exhibited these products, I can tell you, many of the products the assemblies are made, designed and made in India. When we talk about Atmanirbhar Bharat, it is also designed. That is what is going to give the complete cutting edge for India. The second important thing is supply chain. There are many suppliers are not there today. But I can tell you, there are many Indian suppliers who are invested equally well to make sure that these products are produced and they are sold in India. And thanks to the government and many of the OEMs for the infrastructure, there has been a lot of investment in promoting. I don't want to give you statistics. There are many companies who are investing, and every day you are seeing the progress. All of us know about the contribution of automobiles in the GDP of India. 7% of the GDP is constituted by the automobile sector, and it is growing. It is going to be very, very important for the future. It's also giving huge opportunity for employment. It's growing. And as we speak, this year, around 8% of the total automobiles are from EV this year. The new registrations are from EV. This includes two-wheelers, includes three-wheelers, includes cars, includes all segments. And if you look at two-wheelers and three-wheelers, they are growing faster, especially three-wheelers. My colleague Suman already highlighted 35% is a great number. I think 35% is not a small number. And possibly the EV transformation in terms of EV has started maybe in the last 5 years. Let me talk about Karnataka. Karnataka, especially Bangalore, if you look at it, this is the technology hub. This is the Silicon Valley. This is the software hub. If you look at any design and development center, it is all there in Bangalore. Okay. In Karnataka, if you look at it, this year, almost 170,000 EV has been registered. 9% of the national sales comes from Karnataka. 9%. I'm taking the statistics after Maharashtra and two-wheeler, I can tell you, Karnataka comes in the top 3. Okay. And so the progress, the way what we are seeing EV transformation in Karnataka has been in the right direction. Excellent public charging infrastructure here, it is progressing well. Now coming to the talent, there is a huge talent in and around Karnataka. We have factory in Mysore, we have factory in Hosur. I can always say that this factory is also in Karnataka because it is in the border. Hosur, all of you know. And the kind of supplier base what we have in Karnataka is outstanding. And there are many companies making both ICE and EV, two-wheelers, three-wheelers, four-wheelers, and commercial vehicles. So Karnataka has got the blend of everything. Now when I look at opportunity for India, it's huge. I was talking to the additional secretary saying that for TVS, about 30% of our turnover is coming from exports. 30% is not a small number. And it's EV, whatever we are making here, we are already exporting to many countries around, and the acceptance has been very good. So made in India, in the international market, is progressing very well. And if you put little bit of effort, it can be huge. Whatever you see here, the same amount of transformation you will see. At some point of time, we used to talk about Japan, the Japanese brands in the automobile sector. In 2030 and going forward, I think that is the opportunity for India. Okay? And before I close, I just wanted to thank the organizers. Very well thought through. Okay? And the way it is promoted, I think many such events should happen so that it should reach. And I was very delighted to hear that there are students participation in educational institution because the future generation should get involved in shaping up India and India's green transformation. Once again, thank you, sir. Thank you, Dr. Qureshi, and all my colleagues. And there are many people sitting here. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity for all of us. So, on behalf of CM, all the best for the event. And on behalf of EVS Motor, we will be there with you in transforming Karnataka. Thank you.
Indian OEMs are moving in the right direction, strengthening manufacturing in India and reducing oil dependency through EV adoption, positioning the country as a global manufacturing powerhouse. Thank you so much, Shri K. Radhakrishnan, for that valuable thoughts. Can we all give a huge round of applause? Now, we kindly request Dr. Hanif Qureshi, IPS, Additional Secretary, Ministry of Heavy Industries, to address the gathering.
Respected the Union Minister of Steel Government of India, and Union Minister of Heavy Industries, Government of India, Honorable Shri H.D. Kumaraswamy ji. Respected Shri K.N. Radhakrishnan, Chairman, Siam Two-Wheeler Committee and Director and CEO of TVS Motor Company. Ms. Suman Mishra, MD and CEO, Mahindra Last Mile Mobility. Dr. Sulaja Firodia Motwani, Founder and CEO of Parity Green, and Shri S. Ravi Kumar, MD and CEO of News First. We all are talking about electric vehicles, and I must say that the vision for this introduction of electric vehicle policies has come from our Honorable Prime Minister when he gave the vision of net zero in 2017. The Honorable Prime Minister said that electric vehicles are a silent revolution and they will lead India into the next generation. And our Honorable Minister has always looked for ways how to implement the vision of the Honorable Prime Minister. The Honorable Minister would ask us that what are the issues which are being faced by the industry? How are you addressing them? And what steps can be taken to solve those challenges? And I can tell you today that Mr. Radhakrishnan has just said that the automotive sector is about 7.1% of the India's GDP. I'll tell you that of the manufacturing GDP, auto sector is 49%. Almost half of the manufacturing is coming from automobiles. And thanks to the work and the leadership of our minister, India is now the largest producer in the world of three-wheelers. Nobody else produces so many three-wheelers as India does. And we are the second largest producer of two-wheelers in the world. First is China, but let me tell you that the quality of two-wheelers which is made in China, they mostly make the low-speed two-wheelers, which are a little low quality. Our quality is the best in the world. And it is evidenced by companies like TVS who are here, other companies who are exporting to more than 100 countries in the world. So, what I am submitting before you is the people who are sitting before you, they are not individuals, they are institutions. The work which they have done to take Indian automobile to this level, you can only understand when you work with them. I have seen them work day in and day out. Saturdays and Sundays, nights, they are working. Just working to understand the problems and what can be done. Honorable Minister has also constituted one committee called the Automotive Mission Plan, where he has said that what should India be in 2047? Our vision of the Honorable Prime Minister of a Viksit Bharat in 2047. That is for the whole country. But what auto industry should be like? Should we have electric vehicles? What kind of policies should be there? And not only role for the government, what will be the role of the industry? What will be the role of the citizens? What will be the role of the academia, universities, research? All the people of universities, OEMs, R&D, government, and not only Ministry of Heavy Industries, but different ministries, Ministry of Road Transport, Ministry of Power, all have been included in the working groups. And I think within the next maybe few months, that automotive mission plan will come out. We must have a clarity where do we want to go. And that is a clarity which is sort of being achieved by the end. And we have talked about the production linked incentive scheme, PLI. PLI scheme gives incentives to the manufacturers who manufacture the vehicles. And the target of the scheme was to invite, one of the targets was to invite investments 42,000 crore of investments for the target. We are in the third year of the scheme. It is a 5-year scheme. And I can proudly say before you that due to the efforts of our Honorable Minister, 39,000 crores of investment has already been achieved out of 42,000. That only in the third year. So we are likely to, overachieve our target. And the vehicles which you see, which are being displayed here, earlier, what used to happen that we used to import vehicles. The Indian content was very less, 5%, 10%. But PLI says that you must have 50% local content. All these products, they have more than 50% domestic content. And what does that mean? Why is it important? It is important because these are the big OEMs. They are on the stage. But there are many people who are making components, who are the smaller companies. They are required to purchase their components from the local small companies. How much the small companies will grow now? So PLI is actually helping the Indian industry grow from a very grassroots level. That is the beauty of PLI, and that's what our Honorable Minister in one of the meetings said, that PLI is meant to make global champions. So these are the companies which are one of the largest and strongest in the world. That I can tell you today. Of course, we have talked about 2-wheelers and 3-wheelers, but even in cars, we are now the third largest manufacturer in the world. One of the largest markets also we are, and manufacturers also we are. We are also exporting cars to other worlds. We would never thought we will export cars. We are exporting buses also. So I think automobile industry, under the leadership of our Honorable Minister, is a prime mover for the growth of our economy. And all of us are very lucky to be a part of these exciting times where new technologies, and I'll just end by saying that these are the advantages at the global and the national level. But what are the advantages to individual when he buys an electric vehicle? Number one, you are contributing to the environment. You can proudly say that I am contributing to the environment. Secondly, the total cost of operation of an electric vehicle is cheaper than a diesel or petrol vehicle. Initially, it will be a little costly, but when you run it for its whole life, it is much cheaper, easier on your pocket. And thanks to a lot of financing schemes, owning an EV is also become much easier now. And the last benefit I would say is that of providing employment. If you look at 3-wheelers, so many women are now driving 3-wheelers and earning livelihood for their families. So many men, so many women, it is a bread earner for them. Their rights are easier, their earnings are more. So this is what we want, that people should be empowered, environment should be clean. All these benefits are flowing from just going to the cleaner technologies. So I'm very sure that what Mr. Ravi Kumar has put here, the Expo by calling all the major OEMs and showcasing the EVs so that the public can directly experience them, is a very commendable thing. I must congratulate. And we have test drive also. I would encourage everyone to have some test drives also. And at the end, I must be grateful to the Honorable Minister for gracing this occasion with his presence. And we hope to be inspired by his continued guidance to us. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, Dr. Qureshi, for sharing this vision and reinforcing India's silent revolution towards Net Zero 2070, global manufacturing excellence and a leadership in the next generation of sustainable innovation. Can we all give a huge round of applause? We now kindly request Honorable Shri H.D. Kumaraswamy, Union Minister for Heavy Industries and Steel, Government of India, to address the gathering.
distinguished dignitaries sitting on the dais, Dr. Tanif Qureshi, Additional Secretary of Heavy Industries, Shri K.N. Radhakrishnan, Ms. Suraja Firodia Motwani, Ms. Sumar Mishra, Shri Srivishankar, industry leaders, investors, members of media, and my dear friends. Good morning to all. It gives me great pleasure to be here in Bangalore to inaugurate EV Ready Expo 2026. Karnataka's largest electric vehicle exposition. I congratulate the news first for bringing together policymakers, industry leaders, technology providers, and innovators on one platform. Under the visionary leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi ji, India has set a clear and ambitious national objective of achieving net zero emissions by 2070. Our commitment to Make in India and Atmanirbhar Bharat is guiding us to build strong domestic capabilities in sunrise sectors. Electric mobility stands at the very heart of this transformation. EVs are not just about cleaner transport, they are about energy security, technological leadership, and new economic opportunities for our youth. Over the past 6 years, the EV market in India has recorded a compound annual growth rate exceeding 60%. In financial year 2024-25 alone, EV registrations approached 2 million units. Two-wheelers continue to drive mass adoption, while electric passenger vehicles, buses and commercial fleets are steadily expanding. The Ministry of Heavy Industries has taken the several concrete steps to accelerate this transition. The FAME2 scheme, with an outlay of 11,500 crore, has supported more than 16.71 lakhs electric vehicles and led to the sanctioning of over 9,000 public charging stations across the country. Building on this progress, the PM Drive scheme, with an outlay of 10,900 crore, is further pushing EV adoption through demand incentives and expanded charging infrastructure, with more than 20 lakh electrical vehicles supported so far. Recognizing that charging access is critical for mass adoption, the government has earmarked 2,000 crore under PM Drive for the establishment of over 70,000 charging stations nationwide. Further strengthening the supply chain, the Union Cabinet has approved the REPM scheme with a budgetary outlay of 7,280 crore to promote indigenous manufacturing of sintered rare earth permanent magnets, critical components for electric vehicles and advanced electronics. The EV revolution is also deeply connected with digital innovation. The future of mobility will be shaped by connected vehicles, intelligent transport systems, data-driven fleet management, and new mobility as a service models. India's robust digital public infrastructure and vibrant startup ecosystem give us a unique advantage to lead in these emerging domains. I urge industry leaders, startups, and research institutions to work together to develop cutting-edge, globally competitive solutions from India. I would also like to specially appreciate the role of Karnataka. This state, and particularly Bangalore, has emerged as one of India's foremost technology and innovation hubs. With its strong base on electronic, automotive engineering and startups, Karnataka is well positioned to become a global center for electric mobility
innovation and manufacturing. Let me assure the industry that the Government of India remains fully committed to providing a stable, predictable and forward-looking policy environment. I once again congratulate the organizers of EV Ready Expo 2026 and extend my best wishes to all participants, exhibitors and innovators present here today. Thank you, Jai Hind, Karnataka.
Thank you so much, Honorable Shri H.D. Kumaraswamy, for sharing the Viksit Bharat and Make in India vision, highlighting how EVs strengthen the economy, enable technology leadership and drive inclusive growth with support.
ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡದಾದಂತಹ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸಚಿವರಿಗೆ ಅವರ ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯ ಮಾತು. ನಾಳೆಯ ಭಾರತ ಹಸಿರು ಭಾರತ, ಇದು ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ರಹಿತ ಭಾರತ, ಇದು ಹೊಸ ಸಂಕಲ್ಪ. ಪರಿಸರ ಸಂರಕ್ಷಣೆ ಇದು ಕೇವಲ ಆಯ್ಕೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಮ್ಮ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ಕೂಡ. ಇದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಬೆಳಕು ಚೆಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಅರ್ಥಪೂರ್ಣ ಚಾಲನೆಯನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಂತಹ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಈಗ ಸ್ಮರಣಿಕೆಯನ್ನ ನೀಡುವಂತಹ ಸಮಯ. ಇದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವಾಹಿನಿಯ ಎಡಿಟರ್ ಇನ್ ಚೀಫ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಎಸ್ ಮಾರುತಿ ಅವರು, ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಂಡಿ ಹಾಗೆ ಸಿಇಒ ಆಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಎಸ್ ರವಿಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ವೇದಿಕೆಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಸಾಥನ್ನ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ವಿನಂತಿಯನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೀನಿ. ಮೊದಲನೇದಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಅಭೂತಪೂರ್ವ ಚಾಲನೆ ನೀಡಿದಂತಹ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸಚಿವರಾದಂತಹ ಬೃಹತ್ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆ ಹಾಗೆ ಉಕ್ಕು ಖಾತೆ ಸಚಿವ ಶ್ರೀ ಎಚ್.ಡಿ. ಕುಮಾರಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಗೌರವ ಸ್ಮರಣಿಕೆ. ನಾವು ನೀಡ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಈ ವಿಶೇಷ ಕೊಡುಗೆಯ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದೆರಡು ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನ ಹೇಳಲೇಬೇಕು. ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಗೌರವ ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ನೀಡ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಶ್ರೀಗಂಧದ ಹಾರ, ಇದು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಶ್ರೀಮಂತ ಪ್ರಕೃತಿ ಸಂಪತ್ತು ಹಾಗೆ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಯ ಪರಂಪರೆಯ ಪ್ರತೀಕ. ಇದರೊಂದಿಗೆ ನೀಡ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಮೈಸೂರು ಪೇಟ, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಗೌರವ ಮತ್ತು ಆತ್ಮ ಗೌರವದ ಪರಂಪರೆಯ ದ್ಯೋತಕ. ಇವುಗಳನ್ನ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ನೀಡಿ ಗೌರವಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ.
I kindly request Dr. Anif Qureshi, IPS, Additional Secretary, Ministry of Heavy Industries, for joining us today. I kindly request S. Ravikumar, MD and CEO, News First, to give a token of appreciation to Dr. Qureshi. I also request Shri S.H. Maruti, Editor-in-Chief, News First, to give away the token of appreciation to Dr. Qureshi. As a mark of respect and heartfelt gratitude, we are honored to present Sandalwood Garland and a Mysuru Peta to our esteemed guests. The Sandalwood Garland represents Karnataka's rich natural and cultural heritage. Known for its purity and timeless fragrance, sandalwood symbolizes dignity, grace and honor, values that resonate deeply with this occasion. The Mysuru Peta is a traditional symbol of pride and respect in Karnataka. We now request Shri K.N. Radhakrishnan, Chairman, Sayam Two-Wheeler CEO's Council, Director and CEO, TVS Motor Company, to receive the honor. Ladies and gentlemen, can we all give a huge round of applause, please? Can we all give a huge round of applause? I would now like to invite on stage senior journalist Mrs. Archana Reddy onto the stage to give a token of appreciation to Ms. Suman Mishra, Managing Director and CEO, Mahindra Last Mile Mobility. I request S. Ravikumar, MD and CEO of News First, to give away the token of appreciation to Ms. Suman Mishra, MD and CEO, Mahindra Last Mile Mobility. Can we all give a huge round of applause, everybody?
request all of you to give a huge round of applause. I now invite Dr. Sulajja Firodia Motwani, founder and CEO, Kinetic Green Energy and Power Solutions Limited, to receive the honor. We're absolutely delighted to acknowledge the presence of Mrs. Archana Reddy, senior journalist, News First. Can we all give a huge round of applause?